All right, I'm back with another video. This is a how to wash your 180 waves or 180 waves washing style method. This is going to be a good video, man. Make sure you watch all the way through. Also, make sure you follow me on my Snapchat. My Snapchat is right there. If you got any questions, hit me up anytime. It don't matter. I get back to you. Make sure you like the video if you like this video. This is going to be like a really in-depth video, but I feel like it's needed. So make sure you check it out. But first, I still been woofing, have not cut my hair. Loving the progress, man. Loving the compliments. My hair is really long. It's really thick, and I feel like that's for you. If you have waves, that's how it's supposed to be. It's just really nice look. But yeah, I just been taking care of it, doing what I do in the video. This is what I do, everything I use. So definitely give this a video a check out. This is the first product. This is the conditioner that I use. It's Tresemme. It's not all natural. I know you guys sometimes ask about that, or you see other people with that. This is the shampoo by Tresemme. This isn't all natural either, but I haven't had any new products. I haven't got any new shampoo and conditioner. And this is my royalty brush that I will be using in the video as well. Make sure you check that out. This is the Tresemme Pro hard brush, and this is the olive oil that I'll be using as well. And yeah, man, this is a really good product. I really been using that a lot. I like it a lot, so make sure you check that out. Really good product. Honestly, I really only need that. And I also have the Shea Moisture Curling Souffle Gel. That's because my hair is a little bit thicker than other people's hair, so I use that for just moisture, make sure that my hair is not dry. So that's why I have that. And yeah, first thing you want to do is wet your hair. I damp my hair and I get the shampoo. So make sure your hair is completely wet, completely soaked, for best results. You don't want to miss any areas, so make sure your hair is completely saturated. So I put the shampoo in my hair. I use warm water, not hot, not too cold at first, but for shampoo I make sure it's warm enough to where it's cleaning. I don't like to use cool water on my hair. I just feel like it's better if it's warm. So I just put shampoo in my hair, make sure I get all the areas, make sure I get everything, don't miss anything. Make sure you get to the scalp. For your pattern, we're gonna get into that. I'm also going to be shower brushing, so we're gonna get right into the pattern. So don't worry about your pattern for right now. Just make sure your hair is clean, because you don't want to wash your hair and it's still dirty, so it defeats the purpose. So I just make sure I get to the scalp. Pay attention to the roots. Make sure I get to the ends of my hair, and just overall like a really nice clean head. All right, so yeah, I'm washing my hair, make sure everything's in my hair, all the shampoo, make sure my hair is clean. Now this is the most important part. This is a Tresemme Pro hard brush, and basically what I'm gonna do is basically shower brush, or I brush my waves with the shampoo in my hair. This is a good process, man. This is gonna lay down your curls, so I can get into a wavy pattern. I do this. How long do I do this? It doesn't have to be too long, but I do this probably like maybe 3 minutes with the shampoo. So I just make sure I know my pattern. I make sure I get my pattern as well as I can. I make sure I get all sides. It's good to do it in the mirror, but you know, being that you may be in the shower, that may not be possible. So I think you can buy a shower mirror. So check that out. That's on Amazon. I don't have one of those yet, but you know, if you can get one, I would get one. But yeah, I just kind of want to just get to my pattern, make sure I get all the angles, all the sides. Another thing is too, like when you have 180 waves, you can brush the sides. Like you don't have to neglect the sides just because you have 180 waves, because you never know, you may want your 180 waves to come down a little bit lower. So, you know, it just helps out for you to do that side as well. So just keep that in mind. Okay, now that you're done with the shampoo shower brush, you're not done yet, but you just want to rinse out your hair, make sure your hair has no shampoo in it. I also use warm water for that too. So, you know, just, you know, wash that out, make sure it's all out, you know, so you don't have any flakes or anything. Just wash all that out, get all the dirt out your hair, all the product that you used before. And this is how you have a clean look. So next, I get the Tresemme Conditioner, and I put that in my hair. This process, I would say, just make sure it's evenly applied through all strands of your hair. You can also get a comb if you like, but I feel like the hard brush works better for me. So I just make sure it's evenly throughout my hair. I make sure I get the front, the back, the sides, and just make sure that every piece of hair is covered in this shampoo, because it's a really, really good shampoo. I mean, with this conditioner, sorry. Make sure it's covered with the conditioner. And sometimes I put extra in. Not too much, but I want to make sure it doesn't dry out. So, make sure you're continuously rubbing it in. Make sure it's evenly applied. And yeah, man, just, don't neglect this part, because it's very, very important. So yeah. Alright, so this is one of the best parts of the video, the most important parts of the video, is shower brushing with the conditioner. You want to make sure you shower brush with the shampoo and the conditioner, just so your hair is laid down perfectly and you don't have any problems with that. So just make sure you shower brush with the conditioner. Make sure you shower brush with the conditioner. Make sure your conditioner is in your hair. Make sure you get all the strands of hair you have. Make sure you make sure it's all laid down. Use a hard brush. Take your time. If you want to focus on your pattern, you can. If you have 360 waves, you can also focus on your pattern on this too. 180 waves, focus on your pattern. Just make sure your hair is healthy. Make sure it's all in your hair, man. Do not leave any part of your hair out or part of your head out. Make sure it's in. You're doing it right. Just brush. Be patient with it. Because this is really going to make sure your pattern shows really nicely. So make sure you take your time with this. It's very, very important. Can't stress you to this. Can't stress this enough. Just make sure you take your time, because it's going to show if you don't. So just make sure you brush, and you're good. All right, so once you finish shower brushing, another good tip too is you can leave the conditioner in. If you have a leave-in conditioner, you can leave the conditioner in. This isn't necessarily a leave-in conditioner, but I do it anyway just to make sure my hair is shiny and it maintains moisture. You don't have to do this. This is very optional. I don't do this all the time, but because my hair is longer, I want to make sure that I don't lose any moisture. My hair doesn't dry out. So that's just me. That's what I do personally. It's a step that you can also try out. If you want to give it a shot, I would say try it. And yeah, man, Next, I had the hair and scalp conditioner. This is olive oil. I put that in my hair. This is like really, really good product because honestly, that's the only thing you need to have healthy hair is to have that olive oil. Curling souffles is extra for added moisture. That's optional. I don't really feel a need to use too much of it. But the olive oil is just really, that's a staple product in my collection that I have to have. Like I'm not the same without it. So I just recommend you use that. And after I apply that, I do the sporting waves too, just so my pattern's laying down, make sure my hair is nice and laid when I wake up in the morning. So I just use that product as well. As you can see, it's just laying it down. It's not as wild, it's not too curly. It's more wavy now. And then after that, it's pretty much in. I just brush everything in, make sure it's laid down perfectly. My hair is still damp too, so I have to keep that in mind. When your hair is damp, you want to make sure you wear your do-rag immediately after. Like you only have like a certain time to wear it, so don't do too much when your hair is still damp. Just make sure you hurry up and put in your do-rag so you don't lose moisture and your hair doesn't dry out. So make sure you put in your do-rag like I'm doing now. It's going to pretty much save all that hard work you did. So just make sure you wear that regardless if it's in the night. If you wash your hair in the morning or night, make sure you put that on when your hair is kind of damp, so you keep it moisturized. That's the end of the video. Hope you guys like it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and that's it. I know it's kind of weird ending, but yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back in another video. All right.